I haven't done this on my phone before, so I have no idea how this works, but of course it only says that one person's actually watching right now, so I guess there's not anything else to say. I am assuming that the things are going to come up down here. Now it says nobody's watching. Oh no, my one person's no longer watching. Anyway, this is a completely impromptu live stream. I had a really, really, really bad morning, so we went out for a drive, and now we're heading towards an Ollie's to see, hey Doris, how you doing? Yay, Doris is in the house. So we are driving towards an Ollie's right now, since we were out and we just went for a drive to begin with. So hi, I see that messages are going to come across the bottom. I've really never done this way before. This is kind of cool, kind of interesting. The shadow down there is actually ended up in the journal page, but that one is one that I got a while ago and stuck up there because it's just so fitting. So Mr. Chatty is here, and I know that people have said, when I'm not accidentally swiping out of screen, but Mr. Chatty is here, and people have said that they wanted to say things and talk to Mr. Chatty, and this is a perfect opportunity to, if anybody would like to come join and talk and whatever. We're just driving right now. It looks like it's just you and I, Doris. Doris did ask some questions. One of them was, and this is not one that I can answer, babe. One of them was, hey, Sherry. Sherry's in the house. Good to see you. But one of the questions that Doris asked is, how do you feel after one of my big lives? Because, the whole anxiety issues and everything. Here, I'll move up. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Well, usually the lives help you, get your spoons back. And so I'm very happy after you do the lives, because you get some energy back from your guild. And so I'm very proud of the people and the lives.
Cool. That was a good question. One of the other questions, I can't remember the other questions. Or picking view channel, thinking it would connect to the bigger screen. Haha. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's 18 people watching. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. I did not expect that many people to be here on Easter Eve. I really didn't. Doris says, hi, Mr. Cece.
Hello.
You do realize that you've lost your name now. You're Mr. Cece. You're Mr. Crafty.
That's fine.
Lived in Florida for about a year and a half. Oh, Sherry lived in Florida for about a year and a half. What part of Florida? I mean, we're on I-4 right now, heading towards DeLand, as you can see on the sign that's coming up. But we're not getting off on this exit. We live in an unincorporated portion of a county that's relatively close as the crow flies to a relatively large city.
In 2 miles.
Oh, you lived in Plant City, so you lived on the other side of the very big city.
Toward New Smyrna Beach.
Sorry. Well, now you know where we're going. Silly Google Maps just mentioned it. So, yeah, Plant City is a cute little city. We did try in the before times once to go to the Strawberry Festival, and the traffic was so bad that we just decided that just wasn't going to happen. And we got off the road and we went over to, yeah, that's where we're going. We're going to the New Smyrna Beach Ollie's. But we got off the road and we went and found a roadside attraction that had dinosaurs, and we went and walked through it. It was fun. We had a good time. So, yeah, it was a fun thing to do. I don't know. What do you think about my channel?
I like it. I think it's really good. I think it's good for you. I like all the people on it. They're very nice people. And I think it's a lot of fun. And as long as it stays fun, I think we'll all be happy.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it stays fun. I was down this morning because
Take exit 118AB onto State Road 44 toward New Smyrna Beach. Then keep right onto State Road 44 East toward New Smyrna Beach.
there she goes. But I was super down this morning, and I reminded myself this morning of
Keep
why
right onto State Road 44 East toward New Smyrna Beach.
why I don't watch videos on YouTube after I've done my live streams, because since I do a lot of Ollie stuff, they show me other Ollie's channels. And I ran across an Ollie's shop with me that got 42,000 views, and it broke my heart. I mean, it really did. And I know I shouldn't compare my success to other people's success, and I also know that I'm damaging my YouTube channel by things like
For about
this.
17 miles. Continue straight.
I mean, honestly, this live stream is not doing my channel any favors because I'm not doing anything. I'm not crafting. We're just driving. And the AI that runs the algorithm in YouTube doesn't know how to pigeonhole me, so it doesn't know who to show me to. And so I end up damaging my channel by doing that. And so my little shop with me's that I've been doing for 6 months now, I think my best one got like 8,000 views. And then I see this guy who, trapped lightning in a bottle and got a 42,000 view video. And so it rocked me. It rocked my world really badly. Ooh, 2 people have liked the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, people who have liked the stream. I do appreciate that. But yeah. So we're just driving. Nobody's saying very much. There's 8 people in here. So we're gonna, let's see, just think of it forcing the algorithm to grow.
Well, just think, people, tomorrow you may get to see. Is it Sunday that you post these?
Post what? Oh, I have 4 in the can that I haven't posted right now because I haven't had the mindset to do the voiceover, and I don't want the voiceovers to suck and make people go even farther from my channel. It just needs to learn more about your process. You're right, Doris. I know. It needs to grow and learn, and as an AI, it just really needs to grow and learn. But here, I'm going to show you out the window. There's nice big trees over there. There we go. Now we're looking out the window. They're about to have a car on the side of the road. Great big truck with the big lights on. There you go. But it's just, I don't know, the famous I-4 corridor. Yes, but we're actually no longer on I-4. We're on some highway that goes from I-4 straight to New Smyrna Beach. We went the long way around. We went the way long way around.
It's a nice day.
Yeah, it's a nice day. As you can see from the sky up there, it's a really pretty day. So, it is. It's a nice day. It was a good day to go for a drive. I didn't want to leave the house at all. And my hub said, no, we have to get out. You have to get out of the funk that you're in. He said that I was in the funk and I was just going to stay in the funk as I... thank you. Doris says it looks great out there. He said that I was in the funk and I was just going to stay in the funk if all I did was sit in the house. So we went for a drive. And then we... yes, he is a smart man. She says you're a smart man.
Thank you.
I don't know. You want to tell him a little bit about yourself?
No,
Okay. He said no.
this isn't about me.
Yeah, well, that's actually probably a good plan, too, is to not make it about you, because then that makes the algorithm even more confused. So, you used to travel the I-4 corridor? Yeah. I don't know how long ago you lived there, but they built a subdivision called Champions Gate right around the I-4 Highway 27 intersection, and it is just an absolute nightmare there. And he has a good voice for video. Just saying, CC style. You have a good voice for video.
Thank you.
At least you didn't say you had a good face for audio. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Road tripper flying. Oh, wait, no, I had a Q&A sticker. As I click out again. No worries. Go ahead and click out again. Apparently, YouTube, when you're doing live on your phone like this, is sitting there giving me suggestions of things that I should say. You know, road tripper flying and do a, oh, look, I get little hearts flying up. I never see those. It's so nice to see you out and about with, hi. It's so nice to see you out and about. Hi, Mr. Chatty. That's Elena.
Hey.
So, he said hi. I don't know if you heard him. I have the phone closer to me now. We're headed to the New Smyrna Beach Ollies. I love a road trip. Oh, I used to love road trips so much. Oh my goodness gracious. I used to love road trips so much. I mean, I could get in a car and drive for days and be just snug as a bug in a rug. You did too? No. I just, you know, it was great. I used to do things that I called left turns. I'd go out on a left turn drive, and this is long before there was GPS, long before there were phone apps. I would get in my car and I would just start driving, and if I felt like turning left, I'd turn left, and if I felt like turning right, I'd turn right, and if I felt like going straight, I'd go straight, and I'd drive for 3 or 4 hours, and then I'd go find a gas station, because of this, at this point I probably needed gas, and I'd buy a map, one of those old foldy maps, and I'd ask the person at the gas station to find us on the map, and then finding out how the stinking prinkin' to get home. It was a lot of fun. I've ran into so many weird things doing that. Look at these telephone poles. Look how knocked down they are. Which is weird because they're knocked down in the opposite direction that the wind would be blowing from a hurricane through here. So I don't know why I don't know why the telephone poles are leaning over like that, but, oh, thank you for the spoon, Sherry. I appreciate that. I love road trips. That's when I catch up on my sleep. I let ever drive, obviously.
I'm glad that you're letting somebody else drive when you're sleeping.
Baby. Mwah.
Just saying.
I know. I agree. That's why you drive me around, because it's much safer for everybody else involved. Much safer for me too, but yeah, but I used to love it. I really did. It was one of the best things to just go out and drive and get severely lost in the middle of nowhere. Doris said you said what she was thinking. So we've kicked around the idea of maybe finding an RV and fixing it up so that I could take a safe space with us when we went, but that has never come to pass. I can't say that. We do have an RV that needs to be fixed up, but nothing's ever come of it. I used to have to drive so much and never enjoyed the driving. Oh, I'm sorry, Elena. I liked the driving. I used to say that I had itchy feet, and I had to go scratch my feet, and I'd go drive somewhere. You know? In the course of my life, I've owned 3 cars. One of them I owned for about 6 months before it got sandwiched between a Cadillac and a Chevy Caprice Classic, which I'm glad that I was in a Ford LTD when that happened, because that could have been very bad.
In about 10 miles, turn right.
And then I had a truck that I drove for 24 years. Absolutely loved it. Well, it wasn't a truck. It was a truck wannabe. She says that she loves the banter between us. It's good to have somebody that you get along with well, because, you know, this is the person that you're going to be with long after the physical portion fizzles out. You still have to have something to be with the person that you're with. If a relationship is purely physical, once the physical is gone, that's not going to have anything. So, hey, having one is a step one. First the house craft room, and then the crafting space, and then the RV. Hitting the road with the CCs. Oh, I love that idea, hitting the road with the CCs. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. It really would be. It'd be nice to be able to take a safe space with us, and we'd be able to take the animals with us, so I would never have to worry about Baby Bear. Because I can't, y'all know I can't leave Baby Bear. If I'm gone for the night, Baby Bear is with me. Baby Bear never spends the night alone. I can go and spend the night at my friend's house. I literally call them sleepovers. And I'm okay with Baby Bear being home with my husband because my husband will take care of it. But if ever both of us go anywhere, Baby Bear has to be with us. How long have we been together? We got married in 2010. And, we have an anniversary coming up in less than a month.
Yeah.
So we got married in 2010, so this will be 16 years. But we actually met each other in and here we are in Florida. The beautiful, bright, sunshiny weather has given way to rain, but if I look over on this side, it's still beautiful, bright, sunshiny weather. Welcome to Florida, people.
Actually, there's blue sky right now.
Yeah, there's blue sky right behind the rain cloud, too. This is what I refer to as a pop and drop. I've always been a person that had to drive others because I don't drink, etc. I drove for work, etc. In sales, you drive a lot. Yeah, even when getting a license, I had no desire. Ooh, happy early anniversary. Thank you, Doris. Appreciate that. Yeah, so we will have been married for 16 years in less than a month. And we met in either 2005 or 2006. I can never... Do you remember what year we met?
2005.
Okay, 2005. So we met in 2005. I can remember when we got married, but I can't remember the year that we met. So weird. It's such a random thing to not be able to remember. Oh, there's 10 people watching now. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you. And I appreciate the people that have given the little thumbs up on the channel, on the video. Ooh, I've got 6. I got to put my hand up there because the cloud is white and the writing is white. I can't read what it says, so I had to put my hand in front of it to read what it said up there. I remember living in Florida for a while, and the weather was always insane. Arizona and Michigan also have crazy weather. Oh, Michigan is my favorite state to play tourist in. I absolutely love playing tourist in Michigan. I would not be able to do a winter in Michigan. I don't do well with the white stuff on the ground. I just don't. I do not like snow at all. But Michigan has so many diverse and divergent things to do up there. It's just amazing. Twice I was in Michigan for 8 weeks at a time, 2 different years, and I just explored the snot out of that state while I was there. Loved it so much. And I feel sorry for this little roadside guy. He's getting rained on. But yeah, the weather in Florida is a little cray-cray. When I was a kid growing up, I stood on the side of the road, dry as a bone, and watched it pour on the other side of the street. I mean, the other side of the street was just getting so much rain, and I'm sitting there dry as a bone, standing on the other side of the street. It was just so crazy. So, yeah, that's the biker bar. That's where all the bikers were during Biker Week, which actually kind of surprised me. Elena loves Michigan. Amira's in the house. Hi, Amira. Mr. Chatty's here too if you want to say hi to him or ask him any questions or, pass along any information. Because, of course, he's driving. I don't drive. I can drive. I'm capable of it, but it's far safer for me and everybody else if I don't drive. Because my panic attacks are just absolutely horrible. We're out on this drive, and we went the long way around. We're headed to the New Smyrna Beach store, but we went the long way around because I was having a bad day, and my husband told me I had to get out of the house. I couldn't wallow in the house. So we drove all over the place, and now we're heading to that one. All of the regulars are showing up. Yep, yes, many times raining, only on half of the driveway. Yep, it's just cray. It really is. So
Free sky.
Free scow?
Free sky water.
Oh, free sky water. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that we call it that. Free sky water. That's what it is. It's free sky water. We're actually in a pretty significant drought. There is a drainage ditch like this. This is not ours, but there's a drainage ditch like this near our house. And it has no water in it right now. And usually there's waterfowl and fish and all sorts of things near it. We get storks. We get wood storks, and there's a couple spoonbills that come down every now, which are really cool because spoonbills are pink. Oh, I love it when the spoonbills are out there. But we get spoonbills and wood storks and egrets, and there's turtles there. And right now it's just almost bone dry. And I know that some of those poor fish have perished because of it. And the waterfowl aren't there. And I know that the turtles moved on, which is kind of sad. It is. It's kind of sad that they did that. But it is what it is. Add a question and answer. Ballet or hip hop? That's what. They're called roseate spoonbills. They are a bird that are about the size of a stork. They're a little smaller than a flamingo. Well, they're probably about a little over half the size of a flamingo, and they're pink, and their bills come out, and the bills come out, and then at the end of the bill there is this little paddle looking thing that they use to shuffle through the bottom of the water. And so since it looks like a spoon, they're called roseate spoonbills, but they're pink and they're beautiful. And we don't have wild flamingos down here, but we do have wild roseate spoonbills, and every time I see one I'm like, oh, it's the spoonbills. And they're so
very cute.
They are. Hubby said they're very cute, and they're really pretty when they fly. They sound pretty. I need to look them up. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely look them up. They are a very pretty bird. Wood storks, not so much. I mean, you can look up a wood stork too if you don't know what they look like. They're not pretty birds. They're definitely not pretty birds. Both B and HH.
Sandhill cranes are really pretty.
Okay, so Doris is both ballet and hip hop. Does Mr. Chatty enjoy dancing? Mr. Chatty likes to dance when Mr. Chatty is ready to dance.
I definitely don't do ballet.
Yeah, he definitely does not do ballet. We have at
I like show tunes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. What's your favorite show tune right now?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
I like the music from Six.
So, yeah, the music from Six is pretty good.
They're actually going to do a movie which will come out in August. They're filming the West End production of Six.
Ooh, oh, that's cool.
And it'll be in theaters in August.
Cool. That'll be cool. That'll be cool to see. I like the music from Six. Yeah, I like to, I have 80s dancing vibe, which means that I stand in one spot and bounce up and down. That's literally what it is. That's 80s dancing vibes. But hubby and I have been known to stand in the living room and dance. At times we'll just put on music and dance. First time I saw them in Florida, I thought I was seeing things because I thought they were only in cartoons. Some with stingrays. Same with stingrays. First I saw one, I thought it was a shark. First you saw one. Are you talking about roseate spoonbills? Oh, the stingray. Oh, so the first time you saw a stingray, you thought it was a shark. Aw, that's too cool. They are in the same family. They're both chondrichthyes, as opposed to osteichthyes. Chondrichthyes are all the fish in the sea that don't have a bony skeleton. They have a cartilaginous skeleton, and then osteichthyes are all the bony fish. So the largest fish in the ocean is the whale shark, but the largest bony fish in the ocean is a fish called mola mola, which is the dumbest looking fish ever. The largest bony fish in the ocean is the dumbest looking fish ever.
Is that the one with the half end cut off?
Yeah, that's the ocean sunfish is its common name. It honestly looks like somebody took a fish, caught a really, really big fish, cut off its tail, threw the head back, and the head lived. And then reproduced. That's really what it looks like. Cool. We'll have to keep that in mind. Now, not 100% I know what Six is, but I do love Broadway. And then Elena says, who ever knew I would get into scuba years later? Oh, wow, that's cool, Elena. Yeah, whale sharks are amazing. And then Doris says, I can believe that. Six is a historical musical based on the Six Wives of Henry VIII, as if all of them got in the same room at the same time and had a conversation.
And actually, it's very modern. They're like girl bands. and they have some really incredible songs that they sing where they tell their stories.
Yeah, it's a really cool one. I've never seen it, but I've heard most of the music from it. So, yeah. Yeah, I think you would love that. I absolutely adore the music that I've heard from it. Like I said, I've never seen a production of it, but I've heard most of the music. Because when Hubs is doing dishes in the kitchen, if he's doing dishes and I'm cooking, he's playing show tunes. So I've gotten to hear a lot of them. I find it interesting when they take old stories and tell them in a modern way. That's what Elena, I agree with you, Elena, that's very true. When I was in high school, we took an old story and played it and did it a modern way. When I was a student in high school, not when I was teaching, we took A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I was Ron Wood of the Rolling Stones. I'm going to say that again because I did not stutter and I did not say it wrong.
In 1 mile,
we did
turn right.
A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I was Ron Wood of the Rolling Stones. Doris says 6 is excellent. She loves it. What my high school theater teacher did was she took the story of Theseus and Hippolyta and made it into Charles and Diana's wedding. So Theseus, so one of the students was playing Theseus, who was playing Prince Charles, who was playing Theseus. Another student was playing Princess Diana, who was playing Hippolyta. And then the fairies were Ron Wood and Mick and Bianca Jagger. And I was one of Mick Jagger's fairies. It's a weird sentence to say. It really is. That's great. I love. Yeah, Midsummer Night's Dream is cool. Puck was Elton John. Okay, Puck was a student who was playing Elton John, who was playing Puck. It was fun. It was really a lot of fun. So, we've got about another 2 minutes before we turn into the parking lot. So this live stream's going to go for about another 2 minutes. So anybody on the replay crew, thank you very much for watching it afterwards. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to do this, because I didn't know. I've never live streamed on my phone while I was traveling. So, I'm using cell phone towers. Usually when I'm live streaming and doing all that stuff, I'm using the Wi-Fi at my household. So, this was new. This was a new test. So.
Stay in the right lane.
Sounds really cool, if slightly confusing for the individuals playing the part. We took to it like, a duck to water. We really did. We had a lot of fun with it. Have you ever seen the Romeo and Juliet version? Yes, with Leonardo DiCaprio. Have you seen that one?
I've seen bits and pieces, not the whole thing.
He's seen bits. I've seen the whole thing.
Turn right.
Spreading those branches. And here we are turning into the parking lot that has the Ollie's. Where's the I thought the Ollie's sign was up there. Oh, the Ollie's sign is way up there. We're turning a lot sooner than the Ollie's, but here we are turning in, and that's the Ollie's right there. That building right there.
Lot for your destination.
That building right there. That's the Ollie's, right behind that stop sign. So there are so many great Shakespeare remakes. There are. Oh my gosh, just about any Shakespeare remake that has Kenneth Branagh in it is just amazing, which is odd because Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein sucks. Ooh, look, we get princess parking. Look at that. Not only is it close up, but it's in the shade. Woo! I like that one, and guard shows based on the various versions. Yeah, that's true. All right, people, we're here. We're going to go in. I'm not going to live stream inside the store. I think that would be rude for the people that are in the store. 10 Things I Hate About You is good. Yeah, that's... Isn't that a remake of The Taming of the Shrew? I'm not sure. There's a group that does funny takes on Shakespeare. Hopefully you find some fun. I agree, Amira. Hopefully I do find some fun stuff. I know that there's one called the Goes Wrong group. There's a group, if you look them up on YouTube, it's Everything Goes Wrong. They do Christmas Carol Goes Wrong, The Play That Goes Wrong, and they're just hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love them. So, but we're going to head inside now. So thank you very much. This was cool. I'm glad this worked out, and I appreciate everybody who watched and joined, and I appreciate all the replay crew. So hugs and cheers and happy crafting. Have fun. Can't say wait to see what you find. Well, yep. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Amira, for the hugs and the hearts. I appreciate that. Bye, everybody.